All right. We are live. Let's see. Is it really live? Oh, it's live. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a long time. Um, awesome. I'm very excited. 5 peeps on YouTube. Nobody on Facebook yet, but that's okay. We're we're coming. We're coming. We're going. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing tonight? Um, oh, wait a minute. I don't know that I want that. Yeah, we'll just add those as we go. Click on the comment and show it on the screen. Okay. Um, well, I haven't done one of these in a long time. All right. Um, hey, dude. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Thanks. Thanks everybody for being here. All right. This is a big thank you. And I know, like, look, I know we're way past 50,000 at this point, but I'll tell you what, like, it's one of those things where I mean I wanted to do this a long time ago and I have just been injured. I have had a crazy couple of years. You know, it's funny when you talk about like the adversity as you're trying to do things and you have goals that you set and you want to accomplish. Well, those have been set back big time for me, right? Like the shoulder being jacked up, the I mean, I had my gallbladder out, I had my appendix out, I got vertigo. I thought I had mouth cancer for a little while. A little scared. I ended up having some weird bone that broke off underneath my tongue and my jaw, and then it got all neuroses and like died, and I had to get it removed because it was the craziest amount of pain I've ever had, and nothing would touch it. And that went on for honestly a couple months. So it's just things, right? Life. And it just kind of like stopped my progression. And the other thing is I work a full-time job, right? Like I have another full-time job outside of this that, man, if I could shoot video there, I've said this so many times. If I could shoot video there, people would be amazed. It just ain't gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Like my employer will never let that happen. So they don't even allow you to take pictures on the site unless you have a permit. All right. So like that's just it. It's just what it is. So this is my second job, and then I've got my wife and my kids, and you throw all these things in together, and it doesn't make for a lot of time. Okay. I mean, and that's it. That's a lot. So let's see what we got. We got Steve Sproul in the house. Oh, we got Plague Badgers Chris in the house. Thanks, dude. Like, hey, if you see anybody getting crazy, if you could just get them out of here, that would be awesome too. I think you're still my moderator. And that's how long we haven't done this in so long. Um, Willie from Detroit, thank you. Tom, always good to see my brother-in-law Tom in the house. I heard it's getting cold there in PA. It's a little chilly here too. Not bad, but it's good. What else we got here? Steve, awesome. Channel growing. Congratulations, dude. You know what? I really appreciate it, dude. It really is. It's a lot. And it's been totally good. And it's super cool, dude. The best life. Hey man, congrats. You know what? Before a bunch of people get in here, honestly, I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be a ton more, but I have this whole random giveaway tool set up. So tonight I wanted to give away 20 $25 gift certificates, right? Just so you guys can buy some tools or whatever for, I know the holidays coming up, and I just want to give away some stuff. I tried to look around to find some cooler, like cheap tools, but nothing that I've really used, like the little 6-in-1s that I hooked up in the past. Apparently, Channel Lock's not making them, or there's something going on where I haven't been able to find them. And then when I did find them for a little while, they had like went up to like $16 or something in price. Like, so I mean, almost 50% higher. Like it seems a little crazy for a 6-in-1. I mean, you can get the cheaper version and it's going to work as good, right? So on that note, like I was just going to give away. So I have this randomizer thing set up. So if you type in hashtag fix it, right, I will start collecting comments for it. And so you just put in hashtag fix it, you'll be in to randomly win. And this is live on both Facebook and YouTube. And I mean, the crazy thing is, right, 90 some thousand followers on Facebook, and then 70 some thousand, 72,000 followers on YouTube has been awesome. I mean, very cool. All right, we got some entries rolling. Ooh, Brian Jones. I like it. Liz Gertz. Hey, Aunt Liz, how you doing? David O'Dill, thank you, man. I guys, really, I can't tell you how much we all appreciate it. I mean, you guys obviously know that, like, I mean, I'm already going out and doing work and like helping out my neighbors tons, but this is a lot of extra work. It really, and I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just thanking you all for the support. Like, I love doing it. I never thought I would love it as much as I do, but I really have enjoyed it these past several years. Um, all right, 8. You know what? Let's see. 9, 10. Let's see. I don't know where everybody's coming from. Oh, I guess it does tell me Facebook, YouTube. Cool. All right, so let's see. 10 entrants. Let's go. All right. I wish I could show that on my screen who won. Um, Winner, Timmy Durbin. Do me a favor. And I'm going to write down your name, but do me a favor and send me an email. It is ufix247 at gmail.com, or it's on my YouTube, or it's also on Facebook, right? But send that to me and I'll get it hooked up. You send me an email and I will get you your prize out. Awesome. First giveaway, dude. I like it. And we'll be doing more. Oh, Scott O'Haro in the house, dude. Thank you guys. My brother, let's see, the best life. My brother's a new homeowner. It seems every time he calls me, I tell him that fix it guy on YouTube. Well, that's awesome. You know, it's funny, man. I've heard a lot of people, like, these things have helped out in a lot of ways. I've started to realize that I want more time, and I've got this amazing, like, it's just huge and amazingly long list of ideas for stuff, right? But I just need time, and I want to execute them a little bit better. Like, I know that the quality can be better, but you know, with some of these things, I just don't have time anymore. It's funny how you kind of think that when your kids are really small and maybe like, oh man, well, after they're not a baby, like, and they actually can walk and feed themselves and stuff, that it maybe it'd be a little bit less of a time scenario, but it's not. Like, it just gets more, man. Like, now we're into judo and piano and um, you know, outdoor school, and like there's all these things that just take up more of your time, and soccer, and you know, you're just going from here to there and everywhere. And so it's more stuff, and I don't want to miss any of that, right? Like, that's the other part of this. As I don't want to miss it, I'm like, dude, well, we gotta figure it out. All right, let's see. We'll give that a minute, and then we're gonna draw again. All right. I figure we just keep it rolling. Oh, you're very welcome, dude. Um, you are very welcome. Oh, I like it. Dina's in the house. Thanks, Dina. Yeah, Dina's one of my coworkers. Oh, Roll Tide. Big Earl. Oh man, Earl, it was so good to talk to you earlier, dude. Awesome peeps. Oh, and I think maybe we can get Little Fix It to come on the show here in a minute. I think they just got home. You know what? Let's just draw again. Anybody else that wants to join into this, type in that hashtag fix it, and it'll just we'll randomly just be drawing some winners, right? I figure I'll do this for an hour. We can get this rolling pretty good. So once every few minutes. And the winner is My Camp 45 HC. All right. Do me a favor, said shoot me an email. Ufix247 at Gmail, and I'll get you hooked up, I promise. Um, I tried to so you guys a lot of you folks know that my buddy Josh, Stony Ridge Farmer, he he's the big reason why I ended up getting into YouTube in general. And I tried to get him on tonight because he's always a good guest and he's always funny. But little conflict, then it's just things going on, man. He's a busy dude. He's like a million times busier than me. But it's good. It's still it's fun, and we're still rocking and rolling. So dishwashers are not a tough. Oh, dude. Okay. So since Chris brought this up, it's one of those things like me and this dishwasher. All right. So I had an LG, and I actually liked at first I didn't know if I would like it, but I actually liked the LG. It really was solid, sturdy, stainless steel inside. I mean, it seemed very simple, right? But and then like to go buy another one these days, like has way, way went up in price. And I thought with buying a Whirlpool that was on sale for $1,000, like it was $1,000 dishwasher on sale for like 650 or something, that we're getting something that's going to be comparable in quality. But I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, that was not the case. I mean, everything seems so flimsy and like just kind of weird and wonky, and like double O-rings and like little weird plastic clips. And I'm like, this is not the dishwasher of old that I remember installing. So I was a quality control guy down in what was it? I'm trying to think, like the West Palm Beach area for years, right? So for a couple years, I just went, maybe three, I think it's 3 years or so. I did this quality control job, and I installed tons of dishwashers in new construction homes. And it seemed like it was so simple and so standard. And even that standard model felt more quality to me than what I just installed. And I'm like, man, a little bit rough in my eyes. And then there's all these just little nuance things. So, I shouldn't complain about it by no means, but I just know that, like, if, as a homeowner, if you're going to go tackle something like this, there will be these little things that are going to take you a lot more time. It wasn't just a simple, hey, like, let's go do this in an hour and get this hooked up. There's all these other little things. And then luckily my neighbor Doug had a dishwasher 90, because two different styles of dishwasher 90 these days, and it's just random junk. That's all. Oh man, Greg Skidmore in the house. Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, best fix it guy. I don't know. I'll help you out anytime, though, brother. Rodney J. Green. Here's another thing that people comment on a lot, and they're like, man, you sure got a lot of friends or a lot of neighbors. Well, it's funny when you start asking people that, even if it's a small circle of people, you start asking people if they need help with something, you're going to be surprised at how many people actually are like, oh, you know what? I do have a question for you, or I'm doing this or that. And then me, I say it's all content, dude. Like in a lot of ways these days, I'm like, well, it's content. Let me come over and help you out with it. Like if somebody's offering to do it for free, or you pay for the parts and I'll come do it if you let me shoot a video. Well, how many people are going to say no in that scenario? Right? I mean, I don't think so. Nick Ward. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks. I don't even know if my wife says that these days. All right, Nick. Oh, that's awesome. Hey guys, so look, if you're not signed up for the randomizer at this point, you're just coming in. Hashtag fix it, right? Yeah. Put in hashtag fix it. and then you're going to randomly be picked. And the nice thing about this randomizer is you're only allowed to win once. So it's going to guarantee that 20 different people get $25 gift cards. All right, which I love. And hey, at this point, there's only 46 people in here. So, I mean, your odds of actually winning are pretty awesome. And we're about 15 minutes in here. So, a quarter of the way, let's give some more money away. All right. I give you another minute. Everybody that wants to put their name in there, get it hooked up. All right. Yeah. So, I don't know. Outside of all that stuff, life is good. You kick back, you watch your kids grow, and I mean, I'm helping more people than I ever thought I could possibly help. Really, I mean, I still help random people on in comments, or I randomly FaceTime with people that I've never met. It's good, it's fun, and you know what? It's all in the name of helping somebody. Somebody asked me the other day, I was telling somebody about doing this giveaway and like just giving back to the people that have really kind of helped me. And people are like, oh man, why would you want to? Somebody asked me, like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to give? It's like, that's not the right question, I don't think. I think it's why not? Like, why wouldn't you want to help the people that helped you out? Right. At least that's my thought. Awesome. Thank you, Brian Sutherland, very much. And Steve, always, dude. All right. Are we ready again? Let's go for another round here. The draw a name. Oh, I love it. Come on. Brian Sutherland. Good comments. Good deeds. There you go, bro. And you got a good name. I like it. Boom. Hell, thank you, Joe. Joe says you're easy to follow. Like, that's good, man. I mean, I'm glad. I really what you see is what you get. Honestly, in a lot of ways. I mean, I was when I started this, I was like I don't think my shoulder was blown out at that point, but it wasn't too far after that. Like, I think after my first year, like I blew my shoulder out and I tried like a year and a half. Oh, yeah, it was a year and a half to almost a little over a year and a half to try to rehab it before I decided to get surgery. And so like that will set you back. Right. And then once it's all said and done, healed up, man, like it's good. That's the other thing about like being in the trades and stuff. Like, take care of your body. Like, I mean, everybody should, right? Uh, Big lesson to me. Um, Work related injury, no joke. And then I have to say, like, through my company, they offered in house physical therapy after my surgery. And man, these two ladies are probably the best physical therapists. They were so awesome. I mean, I had some other awesome ones before that too, really. I have. But man, these two, like, I've never had scraping. Has any of you guys ever out there, guys, gals, anybody ever had scraping done? Where like they're really getting in and digging into your fascia and doing a release. I mean, it's like super deep, kind of painful at first, deep tissue massage, right? It's like it's pain that I never thought I would enjoy, but I ended up falling in love with it, and it really has changed. It changed my whole back actually in a lot of ways. I mean, my back, I still have pain from time to time, and in the areas that I've kind of always had, and it's been jacked up. But like some of it, man, like learning to use your upper back and like getting all that released, and like the QL muscles down low, just being able to stretch those out now and stuff is it's just wild and interesting. After being with these ladies for like 2.5, 3 months, I kind of was like, man, I really wish I would have known that being a physical therapist and learning all these muscles and how to help people out this way worked, because man, I would have loved to have done this. I'm really, really into it. And at some point, I I mean, I just really got into it big time. At some point, I think that I would like to get into it a little bit more if I ever had the time. Nancy, I successfully removed the corroded and melded drain tube from the wall stub one piece at a time. Thanks for the tips and advice. Awesome. That's very cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That Steve. Yeah, they get in there and break up that scar tissue, bro. Well, I mean, man, when you've had it in your muscles, like I remember when she was working on my QL, like on those muscles, she's like, Brian, I don't know that I've ever seen something this bad. And apparently, like those two muscles that what I've been using to like stabilize my back for all those years, like for a long time, and it's not good. So just very fascinating. Oh, Steve, he says, I see 100,000 coming soon. I mean, I do too, man. I mean, 100,000 on Facebook very soon, for sure. And then, yeah, I mean, I think so on YouTube as well. It's good, man. We started talking more and more about someday potentially, um, oh, Nick, sorry, guys. I get lost in comments sometimes. Can I massage you? No, no. So I work with Nick, and he's funny, and we crack up a lot. It's good stuff. Um, actually, maybe, yeah. Like, let's set up a time for that at lunch, right? Let's just do another random drawing. Anybody that's not in, hook it up. It'd be awesome. Oh, my sister-in-law Diane's in here. I love it. Oh, Frank Cantrelli. I hope I didn't butcher your name there, bro. Congratulations. You are a winner. Awesome. Just want to write these down. Hit me up at ufix247 at gmail.com. All right. And I will get you taken care of. Let's see what Mike's got to say here. I appreciate the fact that you will gladly accept ideas for maybe an easier or better way. Thank you for getting into projects that others don't think about, not being afraid of getting into something that's broken, knowing that you can. Yeah, you know, all those things are very true, right? I mean, I do a lot of plumbing stuff, right? And I mean, I tell people all the time, I've done a lot of cool hose bib repairs this summer, but I've had a couple lately that have not gone 100% the way that you would like a repair to go, right? But sometimes you can't get away from not changing it out. But man, let's try to fix it first. Like I will try to do that with anything. The same thing with the dishwasher, right? I was willing to get in there. I'm not the greatest electrician, but right away, you can go. I do the same thing. I go to YouTube, I start looking up videos, I troubleshoot, see what's going on, right? And roll with it. Like I think that YouTube is probably one of the best tools ever made. Especially for not everybody learns the same way and not everybody can learn from the same style of teaching. All right. I think that the sooner that somebody can accept that, the better. Right. I mean, you guys know. I mean, you read if you read comments on anything, you know that people are critical and crazy sometimes. And I mean, I don't even know how many times I've been called some crazy name or like left some crazy comment that sometimes I just laugh at. But you know what? In the end, I know that it's helped somebody else out. And so I don't care. Sometimes I'll banter back and forth with them. Sometimes I just delete them, especially if they're just like really, really rude. And I mean, as I should. I probably shouldn't even banter back and forth with some people, but sometimes it's just entertaining, right? Um, Ken, hi from Wisconsin, dude. Oh, I love it, dude. Go Pack, go. All right, it's been a little sluggish to start this year, but it's all right. That the game last week was pretty good. I actually got to catch it. Back when Rogers was throwing for us here in Seattle, like I think last year I got to watch probably 3/4 of the season, right? And then this year there's been like one game on TV. But that's all right. It's totally good, man. We don't all need to watch it. Oak and Copper. That sounds like a cool channel. I have to check that out. Hey man, congratulations on 50K. I love your content. Handyman in Manhattan. Oh, dude, that's awesome. And that's probably wild too, dude. Um, yeah. I mean, I've only been to Manhattan one time and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. But at the same time, like I think it's very intimidating for me to like I don't know that I could deal with being a plumber in a place of that size and just rolling around there. It is wild, man. Um, one oh Rodney Green, I love it, dude. One day it'll evolve into AI information for tech. I mean, I could see it. I could see some things, right? I could see people already like doing AI type of things, like typing in because I've messed around with it a couple times. Like, hey, what was that Snap Chat GTP or whatever? Like, somebody kind of mentioned to me at some point, like, hey, you should check this out. So I did, and I asked her to write me a script for changing out a faucet, or it was something along those lines. And I just wanted to see what information the computer would put in there, right? And I mean, you can go very generic, but the thing is, it's plumbing. So you're going to always run into some little weird thing that you're not going to go step by step and be like, oh, well, what happens if this happens? And now you're on to another rabbit hole and you're like I could see people getting really frustrated and freaked out really quick about some of those things. Um, oh, George Douglas, hi from Lakewood, Washington. Oh, a little bit down south, dude. Um, I have not got the drain pan for the dishwasher installed. I have still not even had time to look that up, but I totally plan on doing that because I do think that's a great video. And I think it's another one of my friends had mentioned one of those quite some time back. And I don't remember, he had a specific name for it, like one that he had used, but it's a good preventative maintenance scenario, right? No trashing floors, no doing the others. I like it. I like that this dishwasher actually came with a water sensor and stuff in there right at those connections. So I mean that part of it's cool too, but I totally see where a drain pan would be awesome. And then also the easy to slide in and out part of having a drain pan there would be pretty cool as well. Um, oh, the best life. He says, I know an NYC plumber, cool guy with a awesome mustache. Right on. Yeah, no, that's cool, dude. I forgot, dude. Yes, you're a big Nintendo dude, and so am I. Like that's awesome. I wish I had a picture of it because I was Mario. Janae was I called her Luigiette. My son was Bowser, and then my daughter was Princess Peach for Halloween. It was awesome. It was good, and I got a lot of those comments. Oh, the plumber dressed up like Mario for how original, right? That was good. It really was very cool. So for anybody that just came in new, I just wanted to say like hashtag fix it. All right, put that in. You'll automatically be entered to win for a drawing, and we're going to draw again. We only got 24 entries out of the 41 people that are in here. So you guys keep rolling. I mean, this increases other people's chances to win as well. Oak and Copper. Oak and Copper, you just won 25 bucks. $25 Amazon gift card. Do me a favor, email me. Okay. Ufix247 at gmail.com. All right. That's cool. I'm going to have to check out your channel too. Rodney Green, listening from Independence, Missouri. I'm from Missouri originally, from Missouri. It's I love it. It's been a long time. We actually a couple years ago went back to Lake of the Ozarks for a family reunion. And man, it was freaking crazy hot, dude. You guys want to talk about like 104 with that crazy humidity? Like it was nice to be out on the lake. I'll tell you that because if not, like you were crazy roasting. And then, of course, out of all the cabins that our whole family was staying in, it happened to be ours that the AC went out, right? And I mean, they came and fixed it in one day, so it was good, but it's still brutal. And I am, oh, from Missouri as well, Carolyn Bartley. Awesome. Oh, thank you. I try to say we all learn from different people. She likes the way I explain, and um, you've helped me. That's awesome. I really love it. Oh, Star Blazer, your stuff from Texas. Cool. Pennsylvania in the house. Oh, hi from the UK. Paul Baker. Awesome, dude. Oh, you're George Douglas from Missouri, Fort Leonard Wood, right? Okay, so if you live in Fort Leonard Wood, then you know the little town of Crocker. So that's where that's where my family, that's where a lot of my family lives, where my family's from. I spent many years there. Fun fact about me: my mom did 26 years in the Army, and she was a drill instructor at Fort Leonard Wood. I'm gonna tell you what, she was awesome. She's a rough little lady back in those days, a little fit, teaching hand to hand combat. Pretty wild, like very cool. Good evening from Martinsville, Virginia. Oh, I like Martinsville. Yeah, I've been there. Stony Ridge, I think, is from Martinsville, right? Lives a little bit south of the border these days, down in the old North Carolina, though. Very cool. Oh, I froze on you. Did it free? That's a bummer. Sorry, man. Hopefully it's coming back. Where are we at? We're a half hour in and we haven't even given away half the prizes. Let's draw again. All right. Let's just keep rolling. Come on, prizes. Steve Sproul. I love it, dude. Steve is one of I don't know how many subscribers I had when Steve got on board, but I always consider Steve as like in my top 5 of like the first people to ever sign up for my channel. And I just want to say thank you because you have always been awesome, awesome to me, dude. You're always commenting, you're always lifting me up, giving me support, and I think about you. Yeah, this is a PA, man. I like it. Right, my mom lives up in PA. Steve, if you hopefully you still have my email. Steve actually won a screwdriver from me in the past. He tested out a little shower tubrella from me. It's good, dude. I love it. I really hope to get back into doing some more type of that stuff. For a while I had an instance where just a company put a bad taste in my mouth, and I was like, so I didn't really do anything with companies for a while, and I'm like, it doesn't matter, man. I'll just do my own thing. But recently I've been hanging out with some other plumbers that you guys might know online. One is Replumb. He has a very funny channel, and the other is Nick's Plumbing, or Plumbing Skater, depending on where you're watching him at. Like, these dudes are really big on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and they're very cool. And they've hooked me up with Maddie over at Rigid Tools. And you guys, you've seen that they hooked me up a little while back, with hold on, give me one sec. I'll just pop this bad boy out of its case real quick. With this awesome little, RP 115, and we're going to be doing some cool stuff with this. I haven't really done anything but crypt one joint so far with it, but I love it. It's my new favorite thing. So shout out to Rigid, because that was very cool. I'm very happy. To help that's awesome. Oak and Copper said she would like, that's very cool. Thank you. Sorry if I didn't see that. oak and copper, but that's awesome. So I mean, she wants to donate to somebody's repair on the channel, so I will do that. I mean, I'll help my neighbor or somebody out at some point. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I mean, there's always something going on. Oh, it's your wife. Oh, awesome, Chris. Oh, that's very cool. Antonio, what's up? Hey, if you haven't done it yet, hashtag fix it, and let's give away another something. All right. Draw again. I love it. Oh, man. Oh, Scott O'Haro. I love it. Scott's a plumber down in Florida. I like checking out some of the things he posts, some of the jobs and craziness that he gets into, and I started following him on Facebook because he follows me, and it just I always like seeing what plumbers are doing, man. And you just know, you already know, like by a picture, you can just tell what kind of a day that person's having. Right. So I you ever want to see it? Like, I mean, nobody ever posts those quick drip videos, right? You're like, oh man, all I had to do was go tighten up a packing nut today, except for me. Like I did that the other day for a friend of mine, right? I'm like, oh, it was just a quick little good thing. So Scott, hit me up. You can that ufix 24/7 at Gmail, or you PM me or something, dude. Just give me your email address. Yeah, I love it. We're gonna just give away some more money here real quick. Let's do this again. Let's just roll again here. No whammies. No whammies. I like it. Come on. Put those greenbacks. Well, I mean, yes, Amazon gift card in my hand. Isroth Zuberi. Hopefully, I didn't butcher your name, man. I'm sorry if I did. But you're a winner. All right. You're all winners in my book. Just know that. All right. So let's see what else we got. Oh, Jojo 2113 says it's freezing outside. Where are you at? Hey, Dan. Thanks, dude. Love your videos. Love your project, man. Dude, we're trying, man. You know what? It's just videos helping people out. I mean, that's really it. And at some point, I would really like to get into just more of like how to on different faucets, different things. Um, I just need more time and more space. Honestly, that's the other scenario is, I've got a garage and I have a workbench in it, and you guys have seen some things there, but I don't have a lot of space to create that way. And we're looking at that. We're trying to figure that out. Um, but we're going to get there. We're working on it. Brian Sutherland, let's blow this up a little bit. So here's the other thing that I've been dealing with, which is crazy. I don't know. I mean, you guys will have to let me know. Like, does anybody else have experienced this at like this time? Right? Is like, I feel like I turned 45 this year. So I turned at some point, like right after 44, all of a sudden I can't see. I can't like read anymore. Like, I mean, I had freaking 2010 vision forever. And then all of a sudden, boom, I can still see far out and I can still all that stuff. But the readers, like I'm that's why I'm like, what's going on here? Right. But if I put glasses on, then I got this weird, yeah, I'll have to be looking down weird because I'll have the lights in my eyes. So it's just fascinating. He says he's having an issue with the outdoor spout where my handle broke off. So I just had to shut the water off and I can't get the screw out. You know, you could certainly roll that route. But really getting a bib screw, I mean, I don't know, man. If it's super old, yeah, like you could roll that, but you could also try to get a reverse drill bit set from Harbor Freight, and I've done it's totally works. It's great, and they're like $10 deal. You can get a reverse bit set, use the smallest one, and just try to. Well, first I'd probably spray it down with some PB Blaster, something like that. Like, I mean, don't WD-40 is good, but like penetrating oil, like PB Blaster is just it's better, man. It seems like it works. Just spray it, let it set, spray it again, let it set. I mean, you're talking about brass on brass. At least it should be brass on brass, so it shouldn't rust that way, and it should just be a little bit stuck, right? So then after you spray it, let it set, then I would just try a reverse drill bit, a little one in the middle of that thing, and you're probably going to screw it out while you're drilling it out. And if not, then at least then you can get the head off and try it. But I bet that does it. Oh, Antonio, I had to get oh, hold on, let's see. Okay, let's see this one. Had to go to my daughter's gas water heater after plumber quota. Oh yeah, dude. What? Oh, for $1,000 to hit the reset button? Oh, man. Well, I'm so I'm assuming it's an electric. Was it water? Oh no, you said gas. Okay. So probably a little thermal switch down there that you just had to push the button. Um, yeah, people crazy out there these days, man. I've heard some wild numbers coming through these days. Um, and then I don't know, try to let's see. Yeah, there's a lot that goes off south after 40. Yeah, the beginning of the end. Man, dude, I hope my 50s are better there. Dude, I mean, I've liked it. Don't get me wrong, but like this whole eye situation and having to start wearing glasses is just different to me. I just couldn't believe how fast it went. I mean, it was like a light, right? And then I went to the optometrist, and he's funny, and he's a subscriber to the channel, and he's a big DIYer as well, and awesome dude. And he just laughs and he's like, dude, you know how many times I have this conversation in a year? Like, I mean, seriously, I have it a lot. He's like, "You're just getting old, bro. You're gonna have to accept it." It's just funny. It's very funny. You know what, Antonio? Do me a favor and just message me, private message me on Facebook, dude. Send me those pictures. You can upload them there. And let's see any tips on how to get your husband to finish one of the 10 projects. Oh, dude, here's how my wife does it. All right, like, because you're right. You can get a million things going on, and for whatever reason, it's easier for me to go help somebody else than it is to do the stuff around my own house. Um, I don't know why, but that is for whatever reason what it is. I just have my wife make me a list and have her prioritize it and say, "What do you want?" And they're there. I mean, I can show you right on. Oh, well, I guess I ain't moving that. But on this wall over here, there is a list of stuff that I will do and have to get to. And so it's good. You just one at a time and crank it out. And then just know that, hey, like at least you're not shooting video on it, and it's not going to take you twice as long to do it. Okay. That's part of my problem sometimes too. So I'm like, oh man, it's a long time. Um, um, Dan Kraus says, "Hey, I like that you share your tools and supplies for videos." Well, I feel like it's like the easiest way, man, like to help somebody out. You know, one time before I started all this stuff, my cousin, she was doing a project. You know what? Actually, before I start telling you the story, let's just give away some more money because we're like 15 minutes here. I said I was only going to do this for an hour, and I'm like, oh man, it's got a lot to give away here. Let's go, Nicholas Thomas Ward. All right, dude, this is randomly. I'm getting paid. You're getting paid back for those beef sticks. All right. Um, no, that's good. I love that you won this, Nick. I'm just kidding about the beef sticks. But seriously, guys, have you ever tried the freaking Jack Link's flaming hot beef sticks? because I didn't know that how much I would like them. And Nick introduced me to that and sweet chili yesterday. And I have to tell you, like, probably not the best thing to eat all the time, but man, they're good. Both of them are individually good in their own right. Very, very different flavors. All right, Nick. I love it. Um, Dina, just wait until you hit 50. You know what? If the 40 has been this way, I'm a little bit nervous, honestly. Um, what state? Oh, Dan, what state are you in? What state are you in, Dan? Um, let's see. Need to find more light. Oh, I'm missing some. Grab a sawzall and started walking around saying I'm going to do that. Might get him going. Yeah, that's true. That actually would be pretty funny. You just grab a tool. That would be great. Honey, I've been asking you to do this for a while. I'm actually just going to cut it out myself. It's like, I know you only needed to use scissors, but I'm just going to use this sawzall. Oh, so Antonio, you talked about this yesterday. So Antonio, or the other day, whenever I wrote this, he said he had a brain tumor 6 months later, heart valve replacement, and 6 months later, stroke. Oh my gosh, bro. And you had brain surgery again. Oh man. Well, I hope this is the last time you end up dealing with that scenario, bro. That is, it seems like a lot. But you know what? You're still here. And I think, God has a purpose for that, dude. My personal opinion. Oh man. Well, best luck to you, brother. Really, that seems like that's a lot, dude. Best life. So actually, I've actually tried that. He said, "Go ahead." Oh, Chris, I didn't realize. I didn't realize we're talking about Chris. I don't know. That's good. Yep. Well, sometimes it's projects. Oh yeah. What's my email again? My email is ufix247 at gmail.com. I'm actually going to write it real quick. Sorry. There we go. All right. So, you know what? Let's just pick somebody else again here. I love it. You guys, awesome. Only 21 entrants at this point. Let's keep rolling. Everybody's a winner tonight. All right. Tom Niner. Boom. There you go. Congratulations. Love it. All right. You know what? Let's just do this again real quick. Let's draw one more time. Come on. Oh, yeah. Star Blazers in there. Santino Campo Jr., you're a winner. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm going into the weekend. I got a little short coming out. It just got to be such this big monstrous job at one point. Oh man, I forgot. What was I didn't end up telling the rest of that story, I don't think. I think I got a little sidetracked earlier, but I was going to tell another story. So I have a short coming out, and I went up to my buddy Brian's house up in northern Washington, and dude, I have never seen so much broken, brittle CPVC in my life, and my heart sank. I started seeing this, and man, we were cutting stuff off, we were cutting pipe, and we're just shark bite capping stuff, just trying to get one unit out of these 4 units to work, and hopefully it worked. And I mean, the pipe was so bad that 40 psi, which is not a big pressure in a system, would just blow. It would just blow another piece of pipe somewhere. And man, eventually it was like, we eventually ran out of shark bite caps. It's like, sorry, dude, this sucks. Like, it was so bad. I was like, you just, I mean, I already, like, as soon as I saw the first piece, I was like, you're in Repipe City, homie. Like, there is no getting around that. Oh, who's your helpers? Jason, what up, dude? How you doing? Richard Rodriguez from Cali. Like your videos. Thanks, man. I am. I'm pushing on, dude. Keep pushing. Jason, I hope you're doing well, bro. It's good to see you in here. Hey, you guys, yeah, hashtag fix it, right? Sign it up. We're going to do another drawing right now. Let's keep rolling. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Next up. Ooh, Mitch Bowen. Mitch Bowen, you're a winner. Right on. Hit me up. The my email is in there, ufix247 at Gmail. Oh, Chris, thank you very much. It is. It is Veterans Day. Is it tomorrow? I hope it's yeah. But the federally recognized Veterans Day today. So I'm gonna put that up. We're gonna put that up right now. Happy Veterans Day to everybody, all the vets out there. Right? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. That's awesome. Yeah, I was talking to my wife a little bit about that. I was like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing? She had the day off. The kids had the day off. They have something really cool around here. They put all these big, like I don't know, some artist had they've all around the Puget Sound here. They've put these big trolls. So my wife has been taking the kids to like see a lot of these trolls, and they went to one today that was super cool. And I kind of wish I was there. Right? You always wish you were there. You start getting pictures rolling in of the kids doing fun stuff. And Mabel was eating a piece of pizza that was the size of her body. I mean, this thing like the little girl's head, and she's got this monstrous pizza. Like Antonio Pinori. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Antonio, but hey, you're the winner of a $25 Amazon gift card. Very cool, dude. Very cool. And reason why I want to do gift cards is one, it is around the holidays. And then two, hey, buy a tool, hook yourself up with something, whatever you want, like save it for Black Friday. It's a coming. And I've kind of been on the lookout trying to see like what kind of deals, what's rolling. I've been in line. I want some new headphones. It's probably about it. I'm trying to find something cool, man. Maybe a new pair of some Knipex. I saw some Knipex some Knipex pliers. People always yell at me for saying it wrong. Oh, Brett Bennett's in the house. Oh, thank you for your service, sir. And I will see you on Sunday. Very excited. All right. I am very excited for this. So my buddy Brett has been up here for a little while, and we really haven't seen each other but a couple times. Like we randomly ran into each other at a Mariners game, which was awesome. I love that he was there. And we happened to be texting in our group text and found out that we were both at the game at the same time. But we haven't got to see each other as much as I would like. So we're going to the game this weekend together. It's gonna be a good time. I'm loving it. Oh, David Odell, U.S. Navy, discharged in Seattle. Oh, awesome, man. Very cool. Thank you for your service. Oh, what do we got here? I got lots of electrical tools and caveman tools for plumbing. yeah, that is it, dude. It's a lot of that's what we're at. Like that it's so funny, this electrician and plumbing thing. I see a lot more plumbers. Maybe it's just because that's my feed. Like I see a lot more plumbers making fun of electricians and electricians making fun of plumbers on social media. I mean, I don't know. It always makes me laugh though. All of that. I just crack up and I'm like, just because I work on a facilities maintenance team with a lot of electricians. And I mean, there is some banter once in a while about that, but usually it's not that bad. All right, let's go. We're gonna give away again. Um, hashtag fix it, right? Put that in your comments and you'll be entered to win. Randy Williams. There we go. youfix247@gmail.com, Randy, and send me your email address and I will get you something out. All right, here we go. We got a couple more peeps signing up. I like it. Let's just draw again. Let's go back to back here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Star Blazers 01. I like it. I like that. What is that? I don't even know what that's called. Like your little picture. You know, it's funny. Somebody once said to me, like, "Hey, man, you're a YouTuber. You're supposed to be like technologically savvy." I'm not, guys. All right, just so you know, I am probably the worst at a lot of this stuff. It's, I'm lucky that I've been able to fumble through a lot of these things, right? I just like to work and hook stuff up. Where are we at? Let's Okay, awesome. Okay, Frank hooked me up. I just got an email. Benjamin Valenzuela, you got to put hashtag fix it. John K, not I fix it, just fix it. Yeah, and you'll be hooked up there. Carl's from Plant City, Florida. All right, awesome, dude. Awesome. Florida in the house tonight. We are very far across the country. All right, let's go again. Modesto, California. I know some peeps from Cali. I was there not so long ago. John Grohl is a winner. John Grohl. Okay. Well, I thought a little fix-it might come in here, but he wasn't having it, I guess. He said, "Nah, I ain't seen you, Dad." Cheers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I love it. I went to culinary school in Pittsburgh way back in the day. A long, long time ago. It's a very different life. But I loved the Berg. All right, it was good. Who's your stage crew who helps with videos? Oh, dude, no one, bro. It's just me. It's just me. I mean, I've had my son like shoot for me a little bit once in a while or something like that, but that's it, dude. I do it all. I do all the editing. I do all the shooting. And sometimes it's quite a bit. Oh, John K from Pittsburgh as well. I love it, dude. Oh, you're in Pittsburgh as well. Yeah, right on. I lived in a couple different areas, man. Over in the Crafton area back in the day. I used to work at Sleepy Hollow GM plant in Terrytown. Oh, closed and moved to Tennessee. All right. Oh, Rodney Green. All right, let's go. We're gonna give away some more cash here. All right, we're at that 4 o'clock hour. I mean, I'm not leaving until I give it all away. So this is, like I said, big shout out to you guys. Francisco Jayhawks Oliveira. Hit me up. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Oh yeah. Steve lives in Union. That's right, dude. Yep. That's awesome, man. I don't know, dude. It's those times, dude, where I could really go for, what I miss? Like, because my mom lives in PA too, right? So I talk to her about it a lot. I miss going to fairs. And like one of those things that I think is unique to the East Coast a lot too is like those big, massive rolls of hot Italian sausage and like a nice hoagie roll. And they just chop a section off and give you the peppers and the onions and a nice mustard. Oh man, I dream of that stuff, dude. So dream of it. Oh, dude, Jeff. Oh, Tank. Thanks, bro. Thanks for saying congrats, dude. Really, so awesome. Yeah, that's old Air Force. And happy Veterans Day, brother. Yeah, from way back in the Dias days. Dias Air Force Base. I love it. Small world. Yeah, 10 minutes, like 10 minutes from Crafton. Yeah, dude. Like Crafton was an interesting place. me and me and Otis. I mean, it was so far away from Pittsburgh too. Like riding the bus, it just seemed like it took forever to get there. Or driving and having to drive over all those bridges and stuff. It's always wild, man. Oh, dude. All right, let's give some more money away. All right. I mean, I hope everybody finds this somewhat enjoyable and hooking it up. Like Dina Flack. Dina Flack, everybody. $25, lady. I'm very happy that you won. That is great. Dina has always been she is my coworker and she has always been a very big supporter of the channel. She tells people about it all the time. I'm very happy. She watches a lot of videos. She's learned a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, dude, you don't need to give me no money, bro. Like, I'm trying to give money away. But thank you very much, Jason. Who's your help us? You're awesome, dude. That's it. Yeah, I'd never ask for it, but like, thank you very much. Let me get this. Dina wrote down. Oh, Peggy. Peggy says, I'm an old lady who finds your show helpful. Well, thank you very much. I'm very glad about that. That's it. That's what I love. I just love helping people. And I know everybody hears me say it all the time, but it's so very true. And that's all that I want to do. And the more you can do it, like the better I feel. The more I can help somebody, it's the better I feel. Right. And I've also learned here recently that I need to take a little time for myself and I need to recharge those batteries a little bit. But it's good. I really do enjoy this. That's great. Helping people one sink at a time. Dude, we're trying. Wish I could find a big nasty clog that we could work on. That would be great. Oh, John K, dude. Buy half a coffee on the next cold day. It's funny that's 100% true. Like I said, you didn't have to give me no money, but I don't know that you're buying $1.99 coffee anywhere these days, are you? Oh, Brione, thank you so much. It's awesome. Oh man, Brion's husband, him and we talk a lot about like this dude's out doing some good work out there, and we talk a lot about different stuff. And he calls me and asks questions, and I chat with him and ask questions, and I'd like to know how they're doing and seeing how they're rolling. Oh, let's see what we got rolling here. Mark Parker says, "Hey, I'm telling my customers at Lowe's, you help me explain Pix A and Pix B. Right on, dude. No, that's awesome. It's funny. I've thought about at some point that I would like to, if at some point, if I can ever quit my job, that I would like to go work at Home Depot or Lowe's, and I would like to work in the plumbing aisle because every time I go there, I end up helping somebody, and it's just fun, man. Like I've actually thought about filming there too. If I could find somebody to video for me, I would like to go down to Home Depot or Lowe's on a Friday night and help somebody. I have an awesome video at some point that I need to shoot about this setup that I ran into a guy one night and I helped him out. Like I ended up going to his house and fixing his stuff for him. And it was awesome. It really was a very cool, um, touching, helpful experience and a little bit of a spiritual experience, actually. Like it was just awesome. And I really cool. And me and that guy have since we still talk, and it's very, very neat and interesting. Um, the Rodney Green. Hey, I that you know what? I'm not a political dude. I have to say it's I, I try not to get involved in that, but that that's pretty funny. When things are funny, they're funny, dude. All right, like that's it. We're gonna laugh. We're all gonna laugh together. We're all going to cry together, and we're going to draw another winner right now. Okay, so oh, dude, I'd love to come to Canada. Like, are you in BC? David Odell, you are our 19th winner. All right. We got one more. We've got one more drawing here, folks. Um, yeah, that's awesome, Mike. Mike says, like you, I've been known to help people. Dude, you it is right for the pickings. Like it is so awesome. So at some point I was thinking I would love to get in there. I would love to get in that. I'd love to work there. And I would love for them to allow me to shoot video there and just video of me helping people. Maybe I shouldn't say it out loud before I actually ask somebody. Because now that maybe they'll let their people start doing it and I'll be screwed out of doing this. But I think it'd be awesome. I think it would. I think there's so many people that could benefit from that. I mean, that and the what seems to be the lack of people in those aisles at times, like nobody's there half the time. And there's people walking around like, oh, what do I do? I went down there the other day. You know, you guys saw the braided flex line video where the braided flex lines just started falling apart over my neighbor's bathroom. Well, the supply lines ended up being too short. So Jean and I, we go down to Lowe's, and right away, there's two guys there, and I'm like, "Hey, can I help you find something here?" And the dude explains to me what it is, and I find him a valve that's going to work for him. And then another dude, he was looking for a very particular screw for a mowing faucet, and he's like, "Hey, I need this stripped out and blah blah." I said, "Well, you're not gonna find it here." So I directed him down to the other hardware store. Like we have a place here called McClendon, and they're like a much more mom and pop style of Home Depot or Lowe's, right? They're still pretty big that way, but they're much more mom and pop. And the dudes at their counters are like old school journeyman plumbers, old school journeyman electricians, like old school peeps that have worked in hardware forever, right? They've retained these same guys for so long, and it's just awesome. They're very good. And so I'm like, go down there, show us to the guy, tell him what's what you want, and that he's going to get you exactly what you need, right? And they've done this so many times. It's cool. And so, I mean, I'll tell people to go down there too. Like, I'm not trying to take business away from them, but if they don't have what they need, well, it's good. It helps. And man, it's 5 minutes down the street, right? Let's see here. I worked for Home Depot 25 years ago. Only offered part time. Home Depot depends on their upon their customers for helping customers. Yeah, yeah. No, I could totally see that. Used to be used to find just the old guy in the hardware store. I now I'm the old guy. Yeah, dude, it's so true. Right? I remember working for this plumbing company. We're almost done here. I remember working for this plumbing company, and this dude was this guy Mike was so awesome. We had a little store that our plumbing company ran, and it was just a little small plumbing supply house, essentially. We didn't sell a lot of stuff, like a bigger place would, but a lot of small fixtures, different things like that. But the guy that worked this place, Mike, he knew everything, and he was awesome, man. I mean, if he didn't know it, I was very surprised. I was always surprised. But then he always knew where to find the answer if he didn't know it. And I loved that about him. It was just so much fun to be like, hey, I've got this situation. And he's like, oh, Brian, I've got an answer for you, dude. And he would just hook it up and he would find it, get it hooked up. Let's see what Brown says. You know, you're fix it when you're watching this from a Home Depot parking lot, all Devin inside getting supplies. That's awesome. All right. So that's I say, Devin, he's working, man. Got that boy out working. I like it. All right. Last prize of the night. And then I'm going to get off of here. And I'm going to say this, that when we hit 100,000 on both channels, again, then we'll come back on. We'll do another one and we'll rock it. All right. We're going to hook this up. Let's look at one more last question or one more last comment from Sunshine. Yes, our small 130-year-old hardware store carries what the big box stores don't. Yeah. Oh, thankfully the son took it on, extremely knowledgeable. Yeah, that is awesome. Like you got to keep those little places like that alive, right? Because I don't know what we do even as a society when those little places go away and somebody decides they don't want to do that stuff anymore. I don't really know. Like that will be a hard one. What's your other channel? No, same channel, man. It's just that Fix It guy. Um, unless you're talking about the future, then I do have something planned, but I don't. I haven't announced the name or anything to anybody yet. But I do have something else that I will as soon as I can quit and be a full-time YouTuber, I think, then I would start on something else. I just don't have the free time to do any of that stuff. Oh man, I could do this all night. Really, I love. You know what? I'm going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. If not, go to Ace where they have retired plumbers working. Yeah, no, Ace is another one, right? We have a little Ace down the street. They don't always have what I need, but it is nice and it is convenient, and they do have a little bit more smaller stuff. And so it is good. I like a little bit more specialty or little small fixie type things. Last drawing. Here we go. Who is it gonna be? Boom. Jason from Hoosier Hoosier's Helpers. I love it, dude. Hoosier Helper. Jason Hoosier. You, sir, have won a $25 gift card to Amazon. Look at that. I just want everybody to know for the record that that super chat of $5 did not help him win this gift card. Okay. You guys know that too. This is very random. So I'm really thankful. I love that. You know what? We really just kind of had a small group hanging out, and I like that. Gina said, lost. Did you miss anything? Not just more giveaways, Dina. That's it. Just more giveaways. Jason, you're very welcome. And really, thank you guys. Thanks everybody for all the support. Chris, Plague Rogers, thank you. Frank, thank you. Best Life, I love it, dude. I remember when you switched your name up there. I love it, dude. So awesome. Sunshine, thank you. Steve, thanks. Everybody, thank you very much. Everybody have a great evening. I'll try to have a little something out tomorrow. I don't know. They say I'm still trying to work on this thing. Sometimes it gets a little complicated. It's very exciting. That Dina says is very exciting, celebrating your success. Thank you. Like really, all you guys, I do appreciate it. And we'll see you again real soon. All right. All you guys that want something, please email me. I will get your gift cards sent to your email and get it hooked up. All right. Have a great night, and we'll see you again real soon.